Hello, A Day with Caleb. We are back with a pickups video from Goodwill, and we were there a couple days ago getting the tires changed on one of our cars, so we were kind of stranded for an hour or so until they switched out the tires. Luckily, behind the tire shop in Warner Robins, if you're familiar, if you're local, there is a main Goodwill, and then there's Last Chance Goodwill. So kind of two Goodwills in one. The Last Chance, cheap prices on movies, books, clothes, anything really you want, books. We tend to shop there. They kind of hold weird hours, days. They go Monday to Thursday, and then they're off Friday, Saturday, Sunday. When, normal hours are usually Monday to Friday. But went in Last Chance, got a few things. Went in the main Goodwill, didn't find anything. Someone back there that prices looks up every title, and then for seasons they charge like $5.99. DVDs $303 unless it's like a 2-disc release, and then it's like $4 or $5. Blu-rays are like $6. So typically we don't usually get anything in the main Goodwill unless it's a regular DVD that's $3. So I think all of these are from Last Chance, with the exception of this. This is from up the road, we came home from Warner Robins, then I had an errand to run in Macon, so I swung by the one right down the road, Goodwill, literally a 5-minute drive up the road. We got this Mr. 3000, and it does have the inserts. This is an old movie stop tag. This is how they would price their used movies. Very familiar. Loved that store. How long did we have it? 5 or 6 years? Yeah, I think probably 5 years. So tragic when that closed. Really tight with the manager, Justin. We would know all the workers. Anytime they trained a new worker, this is how you know you go to a store a lot. Anytime there would be a new trainee and we were there, they would signal us over and introduce the new worker to. They would introduce the new worker to us, so they would be familiar with us. And Justin, he would have midnight releases, which were so fun. Get the movie Monday night, well, technically Tuesday, because, you couldn't purchase it until midnight. So there would be pizza, drinks, Coke, Sprite, whatever, sales going on stuff in the store, movies, whatever. And then they would give away posters, new releases. Such a good store. And we would rack up new releases. Sometime, he would give us new releases, especially because we won a lot of the times. So, instead of giving us 3 or 4 movie posters, he would say, hey, let's give this to somebody else to draw, and y'all get new releases. So we would rack up new releases, and then when Blockbuster closed and Paradise Video up the street closed, I could get new releases from those places for like $2 and trade them in for like $18. So, man, I miss that store so much. And Justin, I wonder what he's up to now. He was going to another store to manage. I can't remember exactly, some other store. I don't think it was Target or anything, but hope he's doing well. But this is an upgrade from VHS, and I will keep the movie stop stickers just for nostalgia. I probably looked at this in Movie Stop, probably picked it up and like $4, but that's too fun. It's funny what memories we keep sacred and what memories we want to forget or don't remember. You know, there's a lot of stuff I don't remember, but weird stuff like that, or cool stuff like that, I remember. The Beast, the complete series, Patrick Swayze. So, the complete series, was this '09? Was when this released, I guess. So I have to check that out. Then, Max Magician and the Legend of the Rings. We saw this way back in the day on TV, and it's one of those films where you remember everything. The makeup was pretty good for, when was this? Early 2000s, late 90s, I think. But the makeup holds up surprisingly well. Some of the effects, obviously, not as much, but I do remember this very well. So, had to get that on DVD. Then The Choice, based on, well, from the best-selling author of The Notebook and Dear John. Both films I do have. Nicholas Sparks. He just cranks out books, doesn't he? What's he on, like 25, 30 books that he's authored? But hey, you write a book, get that money, and then a company turns that book into a movie and you get that money. So I'm sure he's not complaining much about it. And probably out of all of them, I think Dear John is my favorite because I believe that's the one with Channing Tatum. Most people would choose The Notebook, but I would not choose The Notebook. Overrated, at least to me. And then this was from Daniel's, our friend Daniel, who gave us all those free movies. This was part of that. So I don't know how that got mixed in. You know, I have piles of stuff to log, and I have piles of stuff to film, and sometimes those piles intersect, and so you'll see again, Battle Warrior with Tony Jaa, the 2-disc collector's edition. I don't think I showed the inside, so if you watch both videos, comment Battle Warrior so I know that you've seen that twice. Okay. So that's the reason that was missing when I logged the other day. So, okay. And then the Tuxedo, Jackie Chan, Jennifer Love Hewitt. I do have this on VHS. This is an upgrade has its insert. Probably will keep the VHS and DVD, both of them. That is cool. Does this have a Blu-ray release? I would assume it does. Comment down below. Maybe not. I was wrong with Witness. I thought that was the end of that collecting journey, but it turns out that has a 4K release now. I have the Laserdisc, VHS, DVD. Do I have the Blu-ray? I think I need the Blu-ray and 4K to get that all settled. Speaking of collections, Barbie and the Magic of Pegasus. And I know what you're thinking. These are fantastic films. Don't hate for me saying that. But most of them that I've watched are pretty good. Kind of in line with the Tinkerbell films. Those are actually really, really solid. Most of them. I won't say all of them are top-notch, but most of those are really good. Same with these. You'll have a couple duds. I don't think this is a dud. I think it's pretty cool. Yeah, the flying unicorn horses. I think this one's pretty good. Had this on VHS without the case. So a loose VHS tape. So now we have that on DVD, and that is great. And I do have a list of every Barbie film, and every time I get one, mark it off the list. And I know that is pretty sad to be saying that, but that's okay. We all have little weird things or weird things we collect or weird hobbies. So that's one of my weird collections. Comment down below. Have you seen any of the Barbie films? If so, hashtag Barbie. Until next time, like, subscribe, share with a Barbie movie lover. Until then, keep collecting.